Traders, what another successful day. We saw that the buyers were willing to pay the 224s and the 223 price tag, and we made some good profit, full gold today. Check out this video, you can see how we did it. Good morning, everyone. I hope all is well. Okay, I just want to make sure all my settings are straight before we get started. Okay. All right. We are 3 minutes and 50 seconds into cash open, so no reports to worry about today, at least not until 10 o'clock. And VIX are is currently trading below 20 at 18, was it 1809 at the moment. I do have a couple calls in my watch list. 225 calls, 224s, and 223s. With currently 223 calls ready to go. It's a bit expensive though. We're looking at $141 per contract. That should change at the open. Hopefully it changes about $40 to my comfort level of 100 or below. So we saw a shift yesterday, value of IWM dropping, but price shifted higher. So this is telling me that other participants were willing to pay for IWM at the 221, 222, and the 223 price tag. I don't think we dropped down to the 221s, but if we do drop down to the 222s, I do have 223 calls ready, or at least in my watch list. So what I'm looking for is price to drop first, mainly below 223.15 before we see some kind of buying. I want to see that in the order flow first. And we're starting to see that the low of the end period, which is the last 30 minutes of yesterday's session, 223.62, we're starting to see something happen around that area. But I would love to see us drop a little bit lower. May not get what we want, but I do would prefer that. Price doesn't move as perfectly as we wanted to move, but that would give me a little bit more of the warm and fuzzies about it. At least 223.48 at least. If we drop that and then see a reaction up, I think I would like that a little more. And we're seeing something happen around that area with 57 seconds to cash open. We're seeing something happen in the order flow. So again, I got 225s, which could happen if we have a pop higher. 224s and 223s. And 224s are a bit expensive. 223s are as well. But in 30 seconds, we should see a change in that. Just hoping that it changes about $40 to make me feel more comfortable getting into it. Got 8 seconds into cash open. 224s are what I have ready to go. And we should open now. Okay, we're seeing that drop in no volume, I'm sorry. 224s, $88 per contract. Spread's a little wide though, at 8 cent, but I like it. Seeing a lot of activity near that M period low. Prices are good. Okay, so the spread's a little better now, three. So 224 calls is what I have ready to go. Spread's better, prices are better. We're dropping. All right, I'm entering the 224 calls now, and I am filled at 82 cents, getting close to the 92, which I'm looking for at least 10 cent. So 82 is my fill, and I'm getting close to the 92 right now. All right, I'm taking some off the table at 92, moving my stop to protect it. Who knows if that I'm gonna get the other side of it though. It looks like it wants to give the $20. So I got $10 per contract. That's quick. And it looks like the buyers are trying to come in, but it's facing some resistance. So I got half at 92. 82 was my entry, 92 was my half. I moved my stop to 84 to protect my profit. And there we go. There are the buyers now. Let's see if we can get that $20 per contract. I haven't gotten that in a couple of trades. It's been only $10 lately. I'm gonna move my stop up to capture more profit. I'm gonna move it to 87 just to capture some more. Now, if we get that 102, then that's $20 right there. And it looks like we're gonna get it. It's been a minute since we got it. Yep, okay. I'm all done. I'm all out. Got a $20 per profit, per target, per options target today. So I am all the way out. Let me actually look at my orders to make sure that we are completely out. So 224 calls was the right move. Yep, I am all the way out. No working orders. The buyers came in. We saw that little drop down to the 223.25 area, and then the buyers came back into it, and they're still pushing higher. Now it's 224 flat, and I'm already getting text messages. So hopefully everyone else is seeing the same thing. So 82 was the entry. We got 92, which was $10 profit per contract, and then we got 102. And right now it's 109. So the buyers are trying to come in, but we're getting to a point of resistance. 224.13 is the first point of resistance. So even if I was in the play, I would take everything off the table now because that is the first sign of resistance. So I would personally take everything off. But that was a good move to the upside. 224 calls are really in the money now. So 224 calls was slightly out of the money. Options is a little weird, right? So when you're playing calls, you actually got to play the number above. So we were in the 223 price tag. To get slightly out of the money, you have to buy the 224s. But adversely, which is weird, puts, you can buy the same number. So if we were doing puts, 224 puts, then you can buy the 224 puts. It's weird how options work that way, but the strategy for me is to buy slightly out of the money so when price goes my way, I can make profit quickly. And the buyers are still running higher. Two looks like 224s are now going for 115. So this is a great way to make up for yesterday. I don't know if I'm sure a lot of you guys were with me yesterday. Uh, Go charting, we had some issues with it, so there was no plays yesterday, but this makes up for it today. I was a little pissed because the platform and it was definitely opportunity there, but and the buyers are really coming in now. I would take everything here, just my personal opinion. Not giving you guys any financial advice, but it looks like the first sign of resistance we're starting to see take profits and heavy too, because the volume is coming in heavy. All right, let me go over to the chat to see how you guys did. So I'm all the way out, everyone. It's like I dropped the chat. Okay. All right. I pulled it up on my phone. My laptop, for whatever reason, closed it, but I see you guys can still hear me. Um, okay. So, okay. 80 to 8 to 103. Great. 83 to 101. Awesome. Paper trade, bad feel. Yeah, paper trade, you're not going to get good fills on paper trade, unfortunately. They don't, two different servers. 92, but got out at 106. That's still good profit. How to adjust your second stop. Um, I don't know if I covered that, but you can manually move your stop. So as soon as I enter a play, the first thing I do is I go down to get ready to move it because I'm anticipating making profits. Green, no problem. Okay, one contract. Hey, that's good money. One contract, you start off slow. 89 to 10, 106. I'm sorry, 103. 88, 110. Awesome. Real trade, good job. I do buy the market, yeah. Ooh, nice. 103, 93, I'm sorry, to 105. Terrible fill, took 12. Yeah, you got it 91. Yeah, I got what, 9 cent more or 9 cent better. 91. Yeah, when I got in it was 82. And you could have got hit with some market slippage. I mean, who knows? Yeah, it was by market. Limits, I don't do limits anymore because I've missed out on so many opportunities doing limit orders. And to me, it's just the feel of it. 89. Okay. And make sure when you're doing think or swim too is that your option are real-time data. Because I think it defaults to like 2 seconds or something. I can't remember the exact length. Let me look at it right now as we speak. Let's see. So, where is it? Yeah, just make sure it's real-time data. So system quote speed. So there's a gear icon at the top right of Thinkorswim. Settings or setting, I'm sorry, setup, and then general tab. Right under general tab, there's a tab called system. Just make sure it's set, quote speed is set to real time, no delay. The default for whatever reason is a slight delay, I believe 1 or 2 seconds, and then hit apply settings at the bottom to make sure it takes. I don't know why the default settings is that way, but I had to learn that the hard way myself. Oh, that's awesome. 10 contracts in at 87, sold 7 and 90. Oh, that's awesome. That's a great way to take profit. So that's the way I do it. I always look for two profits because my goal is to at least get half of my goal, which is $10 per contract. And I can live with that if the other part of it doesn't run, but you have to make sure that you at least protect the money that you cash out by moving your stop. So I always move my stop at least 2 cent above my fill price. So if the second part goes against me, it at least covers my commission fees. So the money that I did cash out, I won't lose some of it to commissions. So yeah, they're definitely taking profits at the daily POC of yesterday, 224.13. And you can see that in real time in order flow. So basically the first 5 minutes ran up to POC. And again, POC is where buyers and sellers agreed on price the most. That is not where the opportunity lies. And we may see a reversal because a lot of times we'll see take profits can result in a reversal. And that's the last thing you want to do is give up profits. Uh, Thinkorswim commission, if I remember correctly, is 65 cent in, 65 cent out. Um, and then that goes up per contract. So I believe it goes up like 5 cent the more contracts you do, but I think their website would tell you. I know for one contract, I think it's 65 in and then 65 when you sell. And that's cent, 65 cent. Yep, no problem. Oh yeah, it'll tell you on it should tell you, it depending on if you're using, and I don't haven't used the web version in a while, but the desktop version of Thinkorswim should tell you under the monitor tab. It'll give you a breakdown of how much you made and then the commission. I can't remember how it looks on the web version though. Desktop version, yeah. So there's a monitor tab right beside the trade tab. If you click on that, and it should, if you click on activity and position right after that, it should show you the breakdown of how much your daily P&L as well as the breakdown of commission. And then there's also an account statements tab as well. I think it breaks it down even more. Or you can just log into the account itself on Charles Schwab and it breaks it down for you too. All right. So good way to technically start the trading week. We didn't do no plays yesterday because of platform issues. And I believe prices on options were extremely high as well. So another reason not to play. And and looks like, yep, they're taking profits. So this could reverse. I mean, the open was 223.60. We're flirting with that right now. So good 20 cent. It's been at least maybe 3 or 4 trades that I since the last time I got $20. The 10 to 15 is normally always a given if you're on the right side of it, at least with IWM, especially if you buy just out the money, just slightly out of the money with the delta of 30. All right, I'm gonna head out of here. I will answer any questions later on once I get settled. So good day, good way to start the week after yesterday. All right, everybody. Y'all have a great one, great rest of your day, and we'll get back at them tomorrow. Have a good one, everyone. Bye.